Mr. Sanjar Nosirov, welcome to Trade Finance Talks. Who are you, where are you from, and what do you do?
Good morning, I'm Sanjar Nosirov. I work for Central Bank as Head of Department on Regulation Methodology of Credit Organizations activities. Our department mainly deals with legislative acts and regulations in this field, so we are more on taking on initiatives of this kind of regulations. Also, presidential decrees like on development factoring, and also we drafted the law on development of this factoring activities and services.
Brilliant. So what is factoring? Why is it important for the development, the economic development in Uzbekistan? And how is the central bank helping to implement framework to boost factoring in Uzbekistan?
Factoring is a very interesting product. Some clients of the bank or microfinance organization or a new coming factoring organization can sell debts to banks and get money instantly. So without waiting, let's say 60 or 90 days, they have money today. So this is very important for development of SME financing and also large corporates. But this is very crucial for SME finance. They don't have any good reputation, don't have any good credit score, then they can use their partner's credit score to use this opportunity to have money in, let's say, lower interest rates. In this context, the central bank is active on implementing and developing this market, so that the main characteristics of factoring is factoring don't need any collateral. So the collateral is not is the problem for SME, not only their credit score. Also, having collateral is very problematic for this kind of organization. So they can use this receivable to finance their activities. So the central bank is initiating some regulations, some laws. We drafted the law on development of the factoring activities and services, and this law more lead to be more compliant with international standards on factoring. And we also initiated a presidential decree. We drafted the presidential decree, and the presidential decree somehow will provide some efforts on implementing this, not only implementing but developing this factoring service.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nosirov. Final question, what is the importance of partners like the IFC in developing factoring in Uzbekistan?
Development partners is very important because we are very closely working with also with IFC on this kind of initiatives. We can say that we started from 2018 and 19 on collateral legislation. We improved some amendments to our collateral law and other laws. Continuing this project, we have now with IFC asset-based financing project. So in this project, we are working closely to improve the market of factoring and enlarge this service to the clients.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nosirov.
Thank you.
Neil McKain, welcome to Trade Finance Talks.
Thank you.
Quick intro, who are you and what's your position?
So I'm Neil McKain. I'm the Regional Country Manager for Uzbekistan and Turkmenistan for the International Finance Corporation, and I'm based here in Tashkent.
With Uzbekistan strengthening its trade ties across Central Asia, how does IFC support businesses in leveraging the country's location to enhance regional economic integration?
So first of all, intra-regional trade within Central Asia is still at a relatively low level. If you look at the trade numbers with Russia, with China, and with Turkey, they're still the top three trading partners, and each of those three is larger than the intra-regional trade. So we have a long way to go. With Uzbekistan coming back into the fold since late 2016, 2017, things have become a lot easier and intra-regional trade has started to improve. And I have to say that Central Asia as a package, both for investors and people interested in trading relationship, makes a lot more sense with the biggest market of almost 40 million people re-establishing friendship and good relations with its neighbours. Things are a lot easier on that way, but there's a long, long way to go. The numbers are increasing rapidly each year, and I think as infrastructure improves and ties with more regular flights between capital cities, for example, more regular travel between the countries in Central Asia, and more shuttle trade starting to take place because of that, it's starting to improve those economic ties that are all important. When it comes to large corporations and their trading, there we have a lot more work to do because there's very little of that going on. If you look at the top 5 clients for most of the manufacturing producers in a company like Uzbekistan, they're all outside of the region. And that obviously doesn't make much sense. So we're trying to improve that by improving the ability of companies here to trade across borders, freeing up working capital as well for those companies to develop those trade ties with their neighboring countries. But also it's a question of regulation and improving the cross-border arrangements as well. We have 2 countries in our region that are members of the European Economic Zone. That's Kyrgyzstan and Kazakhstan. Where they have mostly open border trading arrangements. And guess what? Trade between those countries is the highest between any 2 countries in the whole of Central Asia. So there's some lessons to be learned there. I'm not promoting joining of the Eurasian Economic Union by the other countries, but I think there are some lessons to be learned of what easier border controls and customs controls can really bring. With the discussions on the middle corridor getting stronger and stronger, so this is the corridor which comes from China through Central Asia and across the Caspian through Turkey, with the discussions on building large infrastructure plans there, we're going to have to be ready for that. So IFC is closely involved in discussions of the various transportation, logistics and warehousing routes that are coming through Central Asia. And we're very excited about the prospect of the new foreign direct investment that will bring to the region also. It'll take a while, but there are certainly some solid plans and the international community is definitely behind that.
Thank you very much, Neil McKain.
Thank you.
Davron, please introduce yourself.
My name is Davron Ismailov. I am CEO of First Non-Banking Factoring Company in Uzbekistan. Moreover, I'm head of multi-factorial platform, which we arranged half a year ago. Our factoring company, Yangi Finance, established 3 years ago. We got a license from central bank. Last 3 years, we do factoring more than 200 billion Uzbek soms. It is not bad for the non-banking company actually. And we try to make factoring deals in all spheres of economy in order to see how it works actually. We need to understand how the factoring deals works in several spheres, how it works in services, in FMCG for example, or in HoReCa business. That's why we try to put the factoring in all spheres. It was a testing period for us, and for the moment we got an expertise, very good expertise, which we use in future. And in August this year, a presidential decree was very useful for factoring industry in Uzbekistan, because it was the first document which formalized factoring as a separate activity here in Uzbekistan. And moreover, it pushed us to make specific platform for all banks. Our platform, it is something like marketplace for banks, for factors, where any company can put its receivables, in order to get offers from all factors. and then they can choose the best one and go with this bank, with this factor on the platform. All documents are signing on this platform, and electronic, no paper. All communications will be held in this platform. All payments also, and we provide also pre-scoring model for factors also on our platform. It is actually integrated with all government bases in order to quickly get the information about any company, about stakeholders or whatever.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ismailov.
Thank you.